Okay, I don't know if the mic is working. Do you want to see this? This is I am at the park. So if we look it up, such a big nice park. I wanted to film this video because I am actually doing a muscle up challenge. So I've been wanting to do a muscle up for a very long time, but I never truly got the chance to sit down and think about how I'm going to go about that. As some of you know, I am a climber sometimes, kind of like a casual climber, not super good at, but I do climb, and so that means I luckily have some upper body strength, but I'm still very far from a muscle up. So that is my goal. A little bit of background on where my baseline is currently and what I've heard in terms of what other people has told me how long this typically takes. So from my research, it seems like depending on what level you are currently, it will take you about 3 to 6 months to achieve a muscle up. And I don't know if guys achieve it faster or girls achieve it like slower or faster, but that's the general timeline that I got, about 36 months. My current state is that I do 4 pull-ups, and that's what I regularly can achieve. So I've also heard from others that in order to do a muscle up, you really have to have a powerful pull-up, and in order to have that powerful pull-up, you typically want to make sure that you have about 10 pull-ups in your reservoir to really get there, so that you have the muscle strength, you have the explosiveness, and of course, like there's gonna be like the push strength and all of that. But like the first stage really is to pull yourself up there and have enough strength to kind of convert yourself over. And of course, I will be practicing the like overhand grip and everything too. But the first part really is just to set up a stage where I will have enough strength to pull myself up the very first stage. So that's my hope. My hope is that within the next 30 days, I will be able to do 10 pull-ups, and that would really be showing that I have the strength to pull myself up there before we even get to the transition and the push on the top of the bar to get myself to do the full muscle up. So that is the first portion, and of course I want to say that I will be practicing some dips as well, some also practicing a little bit of getting leaner. As I have mentioned before, and you guys probably are aware, I am tracking my macros, and part of that is to see if I can enter an actual cut and change my physique just for discipline, and also for athletic ability for the first time in my life, because I've never actually seriously gone into a cut. So I do want to be able to do that and be proud of it, and I work out quite a bit for health already, and just want to be able to show myself that I can do it. So that is all part of it, and I'm sure the other exercises and regular exercise that I do, including the cutting of the weight, is all going to help with the muscle up challenge in part 2, but that is not going to be the focus of part 1, which is what we're doing for the next 30 days. Part 2, a little bit peek into that portion, is that portion is going to be 30 days as well. So altogether, this whole challenge should be about 60 days. So on top of that, to kind of prepare for everything and also for my own macro tracking as well, I will be, I have done a DEXA scan, and the DEXA scan has shown that my current body fat is around 27%. Which is actually a lot higher than I thought, unfortunately, because my gym that I'm going to right now does have an in-body machine, and right now when I do the in-body machine for the past few months, it has consistently showed up that my body fat is around 19 to 21, 22%, and that's where I expected my result to be with the DEXA scan, which this is it's a very good exercise because DEXA scan is supposed to be much more accurate. So at least now I know approximately where my own body fat really is. So I really appreciate it for that. So I'll be tracking that as well. In terms of updates, I will be posting on my updates about twice a week on my progress. I don't want to be overwhelmed with having to come up with a video every single day for the update, but I will be carrying out the practice every single day. So whatever the exercises that I'm going to do in order to get to the 10 pull-ups, I will be doing that every single day. And of course, there will be 1 or 2 rest days as well during the week. I do not want to become fatigued or injured so that I cannot continue this challenge. So we will be building in 1 to 2 rest days in there in the week. So every week I'll be putting up about 2 videos for the update, and we will go from there. These videos also will be shorter videos, of course. And that being said, I do want to say that I'm open to comments and suggestions. I'm very, very excited to do this challenge for myself, but I do want to also hear from other people who are, much better and have been doing this, or have been doing fitness a lot longer than I have. And I love to hear other people's opinions and what their experience has been, or if they know like a way to achieve this in their own repertoire, in their own experience, because there's actually a lot of people who can do muscle ups, and I've seen a lot, at least like a lot of folks online, including girls, who can do muscle ups. So if you're one of those, I would love to hear from you. I am definitely not super set on what I've already developed. So yeah, so I guess it is good to probably also go over what I am going to do, my current plan in order to get to the 10 pull-ups. So my current plan right now is about threefold. So the first step is to do high frequency. So high frequency in terms of pull-ups, because you want to do it often, so that your muscles can get used to the motions and get used to the pull-ups. So it is recommended that every day you just do like maybe 2 to 3 at a time, but just throughout the day. So the reason is 2 to 3 at a time for me is because my max is 4, and we're not looking to exhaust myself. So I will do 2 to 3 at a time, and I will do it a few times through the day whenever I find the opportunity. I do have a pull-up bar at home, so that is completely possible for me, so I will do that. Another thing that I would do as well is called a pyramid. So I will do a set, but I would do 4 sets maybe, and then do 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now I actually do have access to a gym, so I will be doing kind of assisted pull-ups in a way, where I will take some weight off, and then I would do sets, and so that I can build up that endurance of my muscles to do the pull-ups. Basically, when I'm at the gym and I'm doing it using the machine and the assisted pull-up machines, it's actually it allows me to do quite a bit more, even with just a little bit of assistance. So I know that the muscles are there, and I just need to build them up a little bit stronger. Right now, I think with the assisted pull-up machine, I can do up to 4 sets, and each set I will be doing about 6 pull-ups, and that's with only, I believe, like 10 pounds of assistance, so not too bad. And 4 sets is about 24 pull-ups, so
So on top of that, on top of the pyramid, I will be doing progressive overload as well, which is just going up in weight, which I can just do on the assisted machine again, and just taking off more and more weight until I'm doing body weight. And then when I'm doing body weight, I can also have put weight on as well, if I do end up doing body weight quite a bit and then needs more weight to be put on. So I can also do that. So those are going to be the exercises that I will be doing in order to get to the 10 pull-ups by the end of 30 days. And you can probably tell I have a little bit of notes as well to help me organize my thoughts and this process. So might as well show you guys. So yeah. Yep, so that's it. Hopefully, I achieve it by the end of 30 days, and then we can go into part 2 and really focus on the transition and the muscle up, and I think it will be a really fun challenge, and I think everyone will really enjoy it. I will really enjoy it, I know that for sure. So, well, thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.